So we're kind of on time today. We're still just kind of knocking together a few things, getting stuff ready. Attempting to normalize a schedule, you know? Anyway, so of course we have preamble stuff to get through while I'm clicking around. Oop, just a moment. Alright, there we go. Just making sure stuff's working. Anyway, we got our setup going, we got this happening. And preamble. So I do have to start this off by apologizing to Capcom on like a really specific point, more to the actors than anything. Apparently Vagabundo, our Treasure Baracho leader, was played by two men whose names would at least suggest Latino heritage, them being Juan Monsalves and Jesse Corti. That being said, I have no idea if they speak Spanish. They may. And, you know, hey, that's on me. I had no idea who played who, and probably shouldn't have assumed, but such is life. The Treasure Barachos still sound kinda bad, though. No idea who voiced the others, as most of the cast are listed as just additional voices. And the chapter in general, not the best of calls, I don't think. What else have we got? Well, I also called the data posts battle gauges at one point, and nobody cares about this bullshit but me. But you know, I'm running this. Alright, putting some sounds in my ears, making sure that they don't deafen everyone else. And on that, let's talk physics for a second. So, Dead Space 2 makes mention of a theoretical, I should say hypothetical, subatomic particle called a tachyon. Now the thing about tachyons is that they move faster than the speed of light, or at least they would if they existed. And this is literally the crux of, you know, what they are, how they work. There's absolutely no experimental evidence for the existence of these particles, and they would probably violate causality as we understand it, because so for example, if you were to send information via tachyon in some kind of faster than light transmission, you would get a reply to the message you were about to send before you sent it. Things get fucking weird when you talk about faster than light anything. The more feasible way to facilitate faster than light communication in, say, like any setting where you have a star spanning civilization, would be to send that message to a relay. The relay would then give that message to some sort of physical piece of broadcasting equipment, either like a drone or a courier ship, which would then utilize what's called an Alcubierre drive to generate a kind of negative mass bubble around itself and enter freefall through space-time until it reached the destination, then kind of snap back to real space and upload that information to another relay, which would send it elsewhere. It would mean that, like, emails would be a thing still, sending each other files and crap. Probably not live conversations outside the star system, but, you know, anyway. I also don't know what the fuck a Heisenberg fork would be. I think they just went, that's a smart guy name, right? And left it at that. The uncertainty principle has nothing to do with anything that would affect holding someone in, like, medical stasis. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm just a hobbyist, and I'm picking up on this stuff, so I would like writers in the future to pay attention to that. Something that we can pay attention to, right here, you and I, together, is some more Dead Space 2 moms who just hate it, you know? They're not a fan of all this that we got going on. Let's have a look at one of the focus pieces they did on that.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, pretty good. Do I sit down?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Should I, turn off my cell phone?
If you don't mind. Yeah.
Yes. I don't want it to ring. Okay.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome. How come you're not real sitting in front of me?
Because I want to be able to introduce this footage to you that I'm going to show you of this brand new video game.
Video game?
A video game, yeah. They're still working on it, so it's not complete. But we're going to have a little running dialogue, okay?
Okay, but these things over here.
Yep, we're going to play footage on there, too.
And where else? Over
And right down
over
the middle.
here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
So,
You're asking me to play a video game?
no,
Okay.
just watch.
Maybe.
Just make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Sit back for me.
Okay, will do.
There we
'Cause-
go. All
okay.
right. Tell me what you think.
I see some robot of a person. Oh my God. So terrible.
First impressions?
Oh, yeah, I'll show you my opinion. This is, it's gross. I hated it. Are you sure that to everybody, this one? Or different things?
They're all different, yeah.
And why did you choose this for me?
Totally random.
Is this going to happen? Going to be shown or whatever? Or what are they going
they're
to
still
do?
working on the game, so it's in
No,
progress.
that's awful. No wonder society is so corrupt. It's not very good. We'll have a society of criminals. And it's crap, purely crap. I hope it never comes through. If I ever see it somewhere in a video, I will personally take a hammer and slam it. Okay?
Your mom hates Dead Space 2.
Well, there you have it. Our mom still hates Dead Space 2. They seem to have this sort of sense of pride around that, like, we got Nana with this fucking barrage of screams and meat men, with no context. Anyway, we ruined society because we released Dead Space 2. It's why we're all criminals, and it's why we got sent to Wayne Planet. Before we started, I did also want to just take a look at some things that we won't necessarily be seeing in the campaign. That being this here. This is the final patrol suit helmet for our DLC character that we're not going to get to see. His name's Gabe Weller. I like that his helmet is completely sealed, and what we have here are a pair of lenses that provide a video feed. really distinctive look, very much something that I would like other developers to pay attention to, because frankly there's not a reason for like a viewport if we can miniaturize technology like we had been. There's also concept art of it that shows a different lens layout, which I also think looks quite cool, and maybe a more center-aligned lens like we see in the lower right hand would be more functional. Also does sort of look like the whatever the rank and file things were called in Zone of the Enders. I want to say raptors, but I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of got that head shape to it. Alright, well, I think that'll about do it for the preamble. Let's see what Isaac is up to. We'll give you noise. We'll give you maybe picture. We'll find out. We'll see if it's corrupted itself again. Ah, there we go. We got there. It's just slow. Okay. Single player. We're continuing. Oh. CEC advises all engineers to carry one power node with them at all times to unlock emergency supply rooms. Contents of these rooms can be random. It doesn't sound like they're emergency supplies then, does it? Who knows what might be in there, right? And yeah, okay. So we're right back where we left off. We're on the lookout for Meat, who is definitely going to show up. I mean, come on, that's a Meat venue if ever there was one. In fact, I believe I see Meat. Still Meat, not Move Meat, but Meat all the same. Can't trick me, Meat. I've done this too many times. Really, the only question is going to be how much Meat is here, and not whether or not Meat is here. Yeah. 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 We'll have another one then. They say this doesn't sever limbs. It seems to sever all of them at once, which is really quite nice. Oh, hey. No. No. Owing to Isaac's increased mobility, we'll call it, the unfucking of his maybe hips, maybe knees, maybe legs in general. Probably not his knees. He's still not so good at crouching. But we can avoid projectiles much more easily than we used to be able to. You remember how many of those baby spines we took? Thank you, Pi. Pi, of course, as always, co-hosting, really elevating the experience, offering a fresh perspective on a lot of my liberal bullshit. He's the straight-talking everyman that we all need. Bounce. Javelin spears. Sure. Join us in final prayer again. It doesn't sound menacing. It looks kind of like Dagoth-Ur. I don't think they've been huffing volcano fumes. Someone died on the Ishimura. We are ready. Kind of want to take a look around this shrine for a moment or two, and I'm going to, because I'm the one in the driver's seat. Not you, not Isaac, it's me. Don't forget that. Well, those are just actual javelin spears. I don't know that I would call those spears. They look like bolts. You got goods? Yeah, you got goods. We are right. If you have to write that down somewhere, who are you trying to convince? Those are just the spears that are making noise. It doesn't look like they wrote too much more in English. Oh, this is the end. Mostly marker scroll. Still dreaming of you-know-who. Yeah, marker scroll. Pretty door. Still ominous as fuck. Yeah, in blood. More marker scroll. Okay. Hello, Meat Church. Oh, well, we can listen Let's listen.
In 2214, a geophysicist named Michael Altman made a discovery that would change history. Buried
Oh.
in the impact site of a crater near the Yucatan Peninsula, he uncovered a divine alien presence, the Marker. The Marker spoke to Altman and revealed a plan that would unify mankind and lead them to a bright new future.
Okay, so it's alien, but we assume that because it's from space, it's divine. Okay. Sick-faced heads.
By the millions, people flocked to hear more about the Marker and the unity it promised after Michael Altman told the world of his profound discovery. But there were those who felt threatened by Altman's message. On March 15th, 2215, Altman was assassinated, and thus became the first martyr for the church.
Okay. They are still ready. All one. The Marker will save us. Take us all. One. Whoop. This way, the Marker will save us. I don't think so. That's founding the church. Okay, yeah.
Altman's followers mourned his death but found divine solace in his message of unity.
Hymns and prayers.
They did not allow the truth to be silenced and form the Church of Unitology to bring his teachings to the world.
There are billions of them.
The Church of Unitology can be found everywhere in the known universe. Its message is just as strong and relevant today as it was when Altman first revealed it. Billions of believers can be found across all social, economic, and cultural groups, and more are joining every day.
Bringing light to Titan.
Small group of devout miners on Titan, the Titan Station Church of Unitology has flourished into a hub of Unitology worship, practice, and learning. It boasts one of the largest and most beautiful churches in the Sol system, and is often the site of the annual Unitology Enigma Symposium. As we await glorious convergence, it is important to continue to nurture our relationship with the Marker and understand the future it is preparing for us. The Marker calls to all of us. It is our duty to approach it with an open heart and open mind.
This is the future, by the way. It already looks like meat, doesn't it? It may just be because my brain is full of meat on account of all the meat that we've encountered. But it's... I don't know. Those figures look trapped to me. Which... Okay.
It's Timon! He's found you! Into the church, hurry!
Alright. I wanted to look around. Praise Altman, Church of the Marker, Architect of the Chosen. Give unto the church, and the church will give unto you. Will they? Or will they just keep it?
Dana, the Church of Unitology? Why here?
It's one of the few places on Titan Station that Tideman can't monitor. Separation of church and state.
No, Dana, we shouldn't be in here. This is the last place we want to be right now.
Isaac! My brother died trying to rescue you. This is important. This will work. I'm in a safe room at the top of the church. Meet me there, okay?
I mean, it's not gonna work, though. We know that. There's a Dead Space 3. It doesn't work. There we go. There we go. Oh, handy feature that they have for the locator now. We got save stations, we got benches, we got stores, and the objective. That's kind of good. And it makes a sort of sense for the station to have that, to be like, hey, this is where you can find the nearest bits and bobs that you want. I'm not entirely sure why the Ishimura didn't. Maybe it was just old technology and no one gave a shit. Because a lot of things were lacking as far as direction on the Ishimura. It's to its benefit that it was all just kind of a linear experience, as you know, as games go. But all right, relax, man. really putting his heart and soul into that one. But it would have been nice to see something similar on that ship. Tour staff. Attention tour guide staff, please remember to keep all visitors in your sight at all times. The indoctrination centers are strictly off limits to the casual public. Remember, be the light in the room for those who walk in the darkness. And don't take him to the fucking brainwashing chamber, for fuck's sake. They can't see that one yet. Oh, gift shop. So probably the... Yeah, that's all in there. It's all in the gift shop. Okay, well, we're gonna have a look around. Because we're curious. We're explorers. The funerary wing. Fully vested members only. Of course. The reading room. Okay.
Beyond these doors lies the reading room, a place where believers are encouraged to relax and meditate on the teachings of the church. The shelves are lined with select inspirational materials, as well as a variety of meditation aids. Please respect the sanctity of this space and those using it by remaining quiet and reverent while inside.
It's a library. No talking in a library. Oh, hey.
You see the symbols too. It means straws.
Yeah, I know, bud. They're a language.
I know it. We have to work together. Work together? Who's them? When you mean Titan? Strauss. Work with me, Strauss.
Oh, he's got to go fix his nosebleed. Those can be, you know, distracting. I knocked it over. Hang on, let me. Okay. It's ruined. Okay.
Unitology gift shop. Find that special souvenir for that special someone to let them know you stood in the shrine.
Fucking dismal.
Today. Marker pendants made from the fragments of Titan itself are now available. Altman be praised.
Okay. You can get. You know, y'all want a necklace? Before we go ahead and get a little spiritual. Christ. This gift shop is the best gift shop in the world. Look at these masks. Excellent. 150 credits for 50 fucking credits for the Bible? For the Space Bible? 5,000 credits for the Enigma mask. Man, this is a rip. Anyway. Let's get this schematic out of our inventory. There we go. Anything new and fun since we've last seen it? No, there's the pulse rifle. No, pretty much just the DLC stuff. Ammunition. Med packs. The javelins come two at a time. We can also now buy power nose, which is nice. We can lose this semiconductor. We can lose the flame ammunition. Because as I understand it, the flamethrower still bad. 1, 2, 3, 4 is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, we need one more stack of that probably. And then we're looking good. Okay. Their controls for operating this on the PC is just kind of strange. You'd expect Q and E to cycle between the shop things. It doesn't. E is how to buy stuff. Okay. Should be good there. How am I looking? Quite fine. Alright. We'll take a save. And then let's go to the reading room, shall we? Let's see how much noise they're going to make us make in the reading room. With the meat that inevitably shows up. Hello? Hello, meat books. Yeah, that's what I wanted to grab. Into the hall you go. Why? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna try to lower our voice here. Two tines entwined. From the words of our savior Michael Altman, we know that all life intertwines at the end to become one. One mind, one body, one voice. The marker echoes this with its intertwined spires. Shh. The witch is shushing me. We echo this with our entwined arms. Fingers touching in oneness at the top. It is our sacred ceremonial gesture used in greetings and in the opening to all ceremonies, large and small. Those doors make quite a noise when they close. Ominous. Yeah. I like their black and gold accents, though. That's quite nice. It's appealing. I told y'all about the meat. Anyway, they're making the symbol. We'll see if we can pick them up. Yeah. No. See? They're doing the thing. Their bits lock their arms in it. Like it's respecting their prayers. And also their faces opened up. Give me your money, though. Okay. I'm sure they'll send us into the funerary wing later. Because of course they will. It's dead space. We're going to go and fucking poke their dead people. It's inevitable. Oh, we're going directly to the Unity Library, Indoctrination, and Overwatch. FR Buckle is the next tour at 1305. Yeah, we're gonna go play Overwatch. There. I tell you, making this like upgraded and widening the responses is quite nice for just pre-ruining these bodies. You were saying, darling? The witch is whispering to me. Oh, yeah, she is correct. Please don't play Overwatch. I mean, like, listen, your principles are your principles. I'll say this. I don't play Overwatch not only because I'm tired of Overwatch, but because, you know, free Hong Kong. Which means that I will, of course, never obtain a Chinese viewership. This kind of fucking weird fascism and imperialism is just unacceptable in the modern day and age. Wait, was that? Oh no, just a hymn book. Okay. Yeah, the marker scroll is quite pretty when it's in gold and black like that. It sort of evokes like a... I don't want to say like a high quality sense, but certainly a sense that someone paid attention to the way that this was supposed to look. It's appealing. I find it appealing anyway. Administration, indoctrination, and clergy, just the whole clergy is in there. Not like the clergy barracks, not clergy offices, just all of them. More books. Probably more meat. Yeah, there we go. I hear you, meat. Good try. Well, I really fucking whipped shit everywhere, didn't it? The spray was quite impressive. Sure, thank you. A bearded guy, thinking about the marker. This way, written on the walls. Why did they spend all this time writing on the walls? You know? Like, why? How did... we arrive at the notion that that was the way we wanted to do it. Okay. I'm hearing you, I just don't know where you are. Oh, there you are. The noise, like it's just, again, already so much noise. Bye. Already so much noise. From where? Oh. Have that. Gotcha. Am I done? Are you out of people yet? I feel like you ought to be. Sure. Wait, I'm sorry, what is this? Oh, it's like just a piece of the region, I guess. No, I'm not sure what that is. It's got plugs on it. I don't fucking know, man. Alright, well, we've made a mess of this place already. Is that a head? Yeah, it's a head that we must have severed and then kind of thrown in the corner. Elevator. Yeah. Cargo lift. Sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah, huh? Hello, meat. Infidels. He looks sad. I'd be sad if my religion was meat, too. What the fuck are these figures? Hello, I am the ghost of Christmas Orb. Anything? No. 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 Indoctrination session is in progress.
Welcome to Indoctrination. Church seminar is currently in progress. Please wait for the next available church associate. Indoctrination is a pleasant, joyous event where you will take the first steps into glorious one. That is, unitology.
Sure.
Ever felt like you were meant to be part of something bigger? Then maybe unitology is for you. Founded 200 years ago by our savior, Michael Altman.
That seems like it's going to break, and I'm going to have to shoot it to close it. Or I'm going to be shot at through it, potentially. There's stasis there.
Imagine it. All
Imagine it.
brought together with one purpose, with one mind, with one soul.
With one mind.
No fear, no hate. If that sounds like an ideal world to
And then they burn.
look no further. Convergence is
I-
coming. And unitology.
How do you... How do you join this?
Like you were meant to be part of something bigger. Then maybe
That's gotta be a brain drill chair.
200 years ago, by our savior,
I broke it. Okay.
all mankind will be united.
Is this where they do the Clockwork Orange thing and just make you watch things over and over again? Don't worry, that's me. I stepped on that. It looks like it's just marker scroll. Sure. Indoctrination Test Phase 1. Results for Casey Millam. Desire to socially belong high. Unassertiveness low. Gullibility low. Tolerance for ambiguity high. Cultural disillusionment low. Idealism high. Susceptibility to trance-like states low. Self-confidence high. A desire for spiritual meaning low. Awareness of group influence on individuals high. The subject is highly unlikely to stay affiliated with the church after a short period of time. We would expect him to exit the system after the tithing requirements section. Shut the fuck up. I am reading. Thank you. We would expect him to exit the system after the tithing requirements section of initiation. We should invite him to go as far as he'd like, but do not book future earnings against him. Did you mean Brooke? I think that's what my brain tried to say. Bounce. Okay, so I've ruined that. I'm gonna guess that I must put the fuse in there. Oh no, I'm making a circuit. I see. Well, there's no reason that I can't just fucking, like, leave that busted, right? It's another choppy door. Are those all busted? Yeah, somebody broke all of them before I got here. Somebody's out there trying to do my job. I'm the one that breaks shit around here, not them. Are there vents in the ceiling? Of course there are. Hey. Oh, I broke it. Well, goodbye. I mean, that worked out, right? It was a bit of a bumblefuck to the finish, but my stasis did at the wrong time. This is all my fault. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's a mess in here. Ah!
Where are you going? You can't run from the pain forever. Then you'll beg for a way to end it all.
Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. She's being very supportive of me in my work. What did I step by? Oh, it's the pulse runs. They also seem intent on giving me more of these, but this, as we know, is for bosses. It's kind of an irritating noise. It does remind me, though, there's a problem that I have with Dead Space's weapons at this point. Like, seeing more of their military stuff, like the rifle here and the other rifle here. Why are we projecting a beam that can be obscured and fucking refracted and diffused by, like, fog and smoke and shit, when we could just mount an optic? Like, we have a hollow count for ammo, that 20 right there. And in fact, on all of these, there's a 7, there's a 8, there's a 175. Give me some fucking sights that are local to the gun, please. This doesn't make sense. Well, hang on, because we do want to unlock these things still. I keep trying to hit escape to just exit the menu, you know? We'll see if I ever shake that habit or if it's just that way forever. Medium med pack. I suppose we could just ditch one of the small ones, right? Drop. There's that Dead Space camera again. Okay. I don't know what's in this box. I know that I've made a lot of noise with it, though. Alright, in the hole. Whole voice for life, never forget that. And around. And open. And it starts me facing away from the room so that that can happen. Nicole! I already did. It became big meat. Oh, apparently it was my own brain. Where did I get the syringe? Okay, well, I'm over it. Power node. Blood chair. I like their globes. I would own this. Honestly, a lot of their decor is something I'm kind of into. Still don't know who would join this organization, though. It just does not make sense. Goodbye. Hello, meat. Well, the hallway's certainly a fucking mess, isn't it? Is this a shortcut? Should I have shot that other thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's that guy. Okay. Well, we'll unlock that for later. Big doors. Got it. Where was this then? Oh, that's blood chair. And that's unopenable. And this is a mess. We're going to the Basilica. Anyway, I guess I kind of appreciate it like I appreciate a whole lot of Baroque things, but the kind of like space Baroque deal is nice to me. I should also add that I appreciate Baroque as a style because it is ominous and somewhat like, I don't know that oppressive is the word, but it definitely projects a sense of weight, doesn't it, of gravity. Brutalism would be oppressive. It's just handprints all over the place. I wonder if they're going to throw a bunch of children at us again. They're still calling me an infidel. And again, save your sut. I guess they're right. We're also probably being stalked. We saw that thing run by, and now I hear chirps. Yeah. Yeah. I remember these enemies. They show up in Dead Space 3 as well. I remember a lot of people had a lot of problems with them, like even with fully upgraded stuff. I didn't, even in like fair playthroughs of Dead Space 3 anyway, the thing that I actually remember. You know, you just wait till their heads pop out and then you give it to them like X. I mean, hello. Are you gonna come out, or am I just gonna get head-butted? To join is to survive, okay. Their handwriting could use some work. Wall dolphin? Yeah, kinda. I don't know that they climb walls. I know they hop. Oh no, that would be way too cool. They're not in the walls. They're skittering around, but they're not in the walls. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna get head-butted is the thing.
Dana, I'm locked out. There's something in the church. It broke the door.
Hang on. I'll try to override all the gates in the area.
Hurry.
Not all of them.
Something out here, too.
Dana, not all the gates. Just the one. I need you to be specific with your gates. We have no objective currently. So, we're just going to go ahead and Wait till we get slapped, and then we'll have a clear understanding of where they are. Bingo. Got a few of them, huh? The fuck you say? Now come get it. Yeah, not now. Thank you, Isaac. Finally. You and I are on the same page. We're doing something, Dana. Got him. Did you lose enough people yet? Have you determined that this is a bad idea? I'm probably even using a less than ideal weapon for this, aren't I? Whatever. If I am, I'll complain about it later.
Isaac, I can't unlock the elevator. Can you
Okay.
do anything from your end?
Let me see what I can do.
I can figure it out.
Once you're through, you'll go through the funerary wing of the church and down into the crypt. It's very important you not disturb. No, Earth Cub can't jam us in here. Not in here.
Dana! Important that I what?
Isn't that convenient? EarthGov can't jam us in here. Not in here they can't. Oh, but they seem to be able to. Or the jamming isn't EarthGov. Whichever. We got some float ladies. They're holding up this orb. I don't know what that symbolizes to the church exactly. But we got these other bodies all reaching for the orb. And we got our monks here giving their salute. Okie doke. Well, give me this. Even the machines sound like meat. Everything just kind of screeches at you. There it is. I'm kind of tired of things screeching at me. Environments are still much nicer than the Ishimura. We've been some places, we've seen some things. Some of it's quite nice to look at. Yeah, right. Like I'm just gonna let that be meat later. Power node. I do remember seeing something run around up here. I'm sure we'll find it shortly. That's just the way this goes. Now, it's been a number of years since the Ishimura incident, and there's obviously been some sort of attempt to cover things up, but I still don't understand the man-sized vents, and the vents that are capable of holding man-sized and man-massed objects. You don't need it to do that. You need to fucking channel air, so it seems strange.
The hauntingly beautiful hall serves as the starting point for many of our formal ceremonies.
I'll give you it's nice.
It is rich in symbolism, and the stained glass ceilings are forged from no less than the sands of Jupiter's long-lost moon Io, making them nearly priceless.
Okay.
Enjoy the light and the love this room offers, as many have done before you.
Well, I don't know that I feel love. At best, it's a museum piece. There's things on display. You can look but not touch. But, okay, fine. Light and love. It's a med pack. But I'm not going to concern myself with that right now. We're doing pretty good. I hear gibbering. Who knows if that's just my brain. Some more vents. Oh, I'm going that way. Oh, the reunion chapel that just has marker scroll on it. It seems like, yeah. West foyer, compound entrance, gift shop. Okay. That leads us right back to the gift shop. That's nice. It does. Look at that, guys. Map design. recognizing that, you know, as you move through a space, you probably want to make it a little bit easier to move through that space, right? They're learning, they're thinking things. We still don't need that much of this. We don't need any of that. Sure. The security suit. Well, do you want to see how it looks? Let's see how it looks. And we'll consider what it is we'll be wearing. Of course, that means we'll have to sit through at least 2 suit up animations. It's much the same as what we had, it's just blue. Dabba dee dabba die. A little plain for my liking. A little plain. Speaking of blue, there's at least one of these that is the same model as the suit that Isaac would normally have at this point in time. Maybe we'll save that for later. We'll see it when we actually uncover the object in question. It's about 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Otherwise, I don't know. I've grown attached to our patrol suit. Pulse rifle and seeker rifle get bonus damage. That's kind of cool. Contact beam. Well, the contact beam isn't something we really use. I don't much care about the suit bonuses. This is pretty much just for dress up for us. And when I say us, I do mean me. Alright. Back to our gray, black, and orange. I did appreciate that these security suits at least had some rigid plating on the chest over the vitals. This extra band of material over the abdomen I don't quite understand. But, you know, it's less egregious than a lot of science fiction body armor. Okay. We'll save. We'll continue. Through Meat Church. Off we go. Up the stairs. Someone set that back up and I just knocked it over again. I don't even give a dang. I hear Meat yelling. Again, though, you guys, like, you know that I'm not just gonna let this happen at this point, you know. Or at least you should know. How many people are in the pews here? That's an important question. No. Come get it. Okay then. They quit. Okay.
Is what we know to be true.
We got javelin spikes. We can probably, with our arsenal being what it is, showcase a few other things in what's usually our pulse rifle spot. Like, pulse rifle's good. I like the grenade on it better than the... Come on! Than the spin thing from the first game. But... yeah, you know, I don't know that it serves much of a purpose right now. So we'll fuck around. And find out. You're causing a fire hazard. You gotta get out of these small entranceways. Climate controlled. Not that it should matter in a suit like this. You'd think it's temperature controlled, right? Otherwise, the inside of this thing is gonna smell so bad. Can you imagine a full body sweat in this sealed environment? You get fucking athlete's foot in places that you ought not. Alright. They've kind of fucked with their logo here, huh? It's not quite the even double spiral. They're fucking with it to incorporate new elements, and I don't know. No, we got meat legs, meat body, but oh, look at the head there. Also, cover your eyes. Am I in the fucking morgue yet? Is this bodies? Oh, we're in chapter 5. Does it have a title? No, just chapter 5. Oh, KTE. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. We're still in, you know, the midst of the second part of the meat debacle. We're still Isaac. He's still got Wayne disease. His brain's going bad. Now it's Tubes. We were just in a very nice Baroque church. If you decide to watch back, you can probably see that. But now it's Tubes. Now we're in the Tube wing. Which is just gonna be problems, right? I don't think anything good's ever come out of Tube wing. Oh. We were told it was very important for us not to disturb something, and then the signal got jammed. You know, like it does. These doors take a long time to open. I really hope that this suit is temperature controlled. I agree, dude. Anyway, someone came out of the tube. So there's, see, my brain. Yes, please. So they picked him up off the shuttle that we left him on. This is to answer how the fuck the same guy's in the same situation. They picked him up off the shuttle that we left him on, and something happened to where there is a marker that someone manufactured. And, you know, wouldn't you know it, meat is happening again. It'll happen a third time, too. Is there anything in here, or is my brain done being like, look out for the Twitch boys? Okay. Now we're good. Open, please. To be fair, the DLC and several of the other kind of side games do star other people. I wish we would have taken that kind of stance sooner. Isaac's fine, but he's... I don't know. I don't know why you would want anything to do with any of this anymore. Alright, thawed bodies. TPS report. Oh, it's TPS reports. Crypt Ops temperature. Crypt Officer. Sizzle J. Imagine if your name was J Sizzle, and you weren't an adult entertainment actor. What kind of life would that even be? The software glitch that caused the thaw and loss of 2 bodies last week has returned. We were able to switch the majority of Section 1 over to manual control before any significant rise in temperature. I still suspect the EarthGov officers that were denied access to the crypt last week are somehow responsible. It may prove to be otherwise, but the timing of their visit and the error is too coincidental. We will reformat the operating system tonight. You'll do what? Okay. You're gonna reformat the operating system. Yeah, just backtrace all IPs simultaneously in order to counter-hack their mainframe protocol. What? Stop doing this. Your job is even computers at game development land. Anyway, eliminating any chance of possible infectious software. I'll pull a triple shift to ensure all goes well. Sizzle out. It takes you 3 shifts to just fucking, like, wipe a hard drive and reinstall Windows? What the fuck? I hear meat. There's definitely meat afoot. Oh, I missed. There we go. Hello, yes, meat? Yeah, it's gonna be meat. I do still want to take Isaac to gun school. You see the thing that he's doing with his hands here? This is called teacupping. Don't do it. You want to line your hands up so that both your thumbs are sort of stacked up on top of each other and really just pull that grip into your palm. That's going to negate some of the shake that you're naturally going to get from side to side when you're pulling the trigger. Because you're naturally going to want to, like, yank that. You shouldn't, but that's going to take practice in getting used to your gun and the trigger weight. Also, you wouldn't know it by how quickly that ended, but that's my startle reflex. That's it. I find the thing and I get rid of it. So please take note, video game developers. You know, that's not fear. That's just, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Let me press the fuck off button. Alright. Something broke. There we go. Oh, did you want me to just walk forward? I guess so. Alright. Do we have more? Are you guys done? But yeah, anyway, startle responses are not fear. I don't dread moving forward. I know there will be meat. That's what this is. I know I signed up for the meat roller coaster, so it's kind of hard to frighten someone who came here specifically for this. You know, like, I've played games before, so my startle response is really probably not going to be favorable for any kind of horror anything. I remember playing fucking Operation Raccoon City and fucking up creature reveals because it didn't matter what I was shooting at, I just saw movement and plugged it. Oh, well, the gravity controls are offline. What the fuck could this room even be, do you think? What are these manipulators? What are they for? What is this? Don't worry about that fluid, it's fine. Alright. Text log found. Nobody interrupt me. They have been very bad about interrupting me. Alright. Stuck coffins. Facilities work order 118745. Problem. Crib coffins keep getting stuck in the tracks. Repair status. Examine the track system delivering coffins to the crypt. One coffin was jammed inside. Released gravity. TK'd coffin free. Took several attempts. Coffin damage. Examined the track system. Several support struts had broken free, warping the track. The cold of the crypts caused brittleness in the poorly executed original welds. Realigned the track, welded struts properly back in place. Tested 5 coffins, all passed smoothly. Work completed, closing ticket. Estimated completion, done, 5 hours. Well, I mean, that's kind of a work order, right? That reads like a report. I'm wondering why it is that it only caused brittleness in the welds. Maybe the welds were just of a different kind of alloy, and not in the track itself. Like, microfractures are fractures are going to be a problem.
Dana?
Well, I mean, Isaac, we're way too far underground. Oh, now we're in the Event Horizon room. Now we're right in it. That's what that is.
I don't know if you can hear me. You need to go up. Do you hear me? You need to go up.
No, I was gonna fucking, like, just hang out down here in the fucking meat pit. I figured that this is where I belong. It was made for me. There's several lunch boxes down here. I don't really... Whatever. I have to, quote, hack this. There it is. A 1, a 2, and a 3.
Crypt systems set to diagnostic mode.
Okay.
Released. Authorized emissions only.
Oh, and then do I have to stasis this or stasis them? One or the other. Got him. Okay, so now I've done this. There's still one more thing. No, that's just whatever the fuck else is going on here. Sure. I was wondering what the noises were about. And the flashing light effect of fucking with this machine is so similar to fucking with Nicole. Oh, yes, please. What's with the stasis thing? This thing? I don't fucking know. We're just... Oh. It's the gravity generator, I guess. So... Do I have to stasis the fan blades now? It just looked like the fucking thing from Event Horizon, didn't it? I don't really...
Objects and personnel.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm up. Dana, is that... Okay. So I'm going to have to, like, stasis that next. And jam the system. Ah! A schematic for something. Oh, for medium med packs. Well, I mean, I do want that. Just a moment. Use and drop the other one. Gimme. Thank you. Where am I going now? That's better. Now I kind of know which way that I'm going. It's that way. There. And now I'm sure I have to turn this back on and face meat. Before I activate the artificial gravity, let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a drink. Okay, we should be able to hear me again. Just making sure. Cool, cool, great. Alright, we're activating the gravity.
Isaac!
Hey.
Damn it! I think they're jamming our signal with a mobile device. Someone get me the frequency on that jammer! They must have a gunship position near the compound.
Now
Yeah, I saw it.
change plans?
No. If they knew where we were, they would have killed us by now. Shit! Signal's fading. Just follow your lead and hurry.
Okay. I think we're going back into ice. Am I in the chill zone? Oh no, there's a store. That's convenient. There we go. We got schematics for the old-fashioned Ripper. We got schematics for stasis packs and medium med packs, which means we no longer really have a use for the small ones. Not that we had a use for them, really, to begin with, in the old game. And frankly, I'm just gonna start selling these as they pile up. Anyway, you know, we ended up quite well supplied the entire time. Okay. Oh, that's right. I wanted to start to fuck around with other things. We can put our pulse rifle in storage for the time being. Move. Cool. Alright. So... what do you think? You think maybe the javelin gun? Damage 10, reload -5. Damage 10, reload -5. The triage javelin gun. Why not? What's the harm? Let's also move our pulse rifle ammunition. Move. 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 Because we're going to need javelin spikes. Stacks to 10. That's relatively low. Oh well. That's one stack. 2. 3. 4. Okay, so now we're holding this. It's a javelin gun. We'll fuck with it when we get to a bench. Right now, we'll just kind of see how it behaves, right? Oh, there's a bench right there. Extremely convenient. Hello, meat? Not so far. We do have to move these out of the way to get to the save station, though. Oh, it's just a rolling blackout, I guess. You know how it be. No, we would have had to move those out of the way anyway. How convenient. Okay. So time to fuck with this javelin gun. What does your special do? Adds an explosive effect to the alt fire. Well, this could be fun. Increases the rate damage of alt fire. Yeah, sure. We know what we're doing on this playthrough, as far as, you know, grabbing things. We're just gonna snag them. Just see what the developers intended. What they built into the game, regardless of whether or not they intended it. And yeah, it looks like you can only skip one there if you're going for all the bits. Alright, well, now chamber's 10, so it chambers an entire stack, which is interesting, but okay. I suppose the pulse rifle chamber is like almost 2 entire stacks of its ammunition, so sure. Alright. Whole boys for life. This is a body. Spooky lights. Are you scared? Is this doing it for you? I was reading a lot of, well, now it's dark. Hello? It's a lot of fanfare to not give me any meat. Anyway, I was reading a lot of comments on who liked what about what Dead Space. And, you know, because I get curious. I think I've mentioned before, my first instinct whenever I'm not the keenest on something, I start asking what it is that I'm missing. I assume it's a fault of mine. A lot of them said that the first game was a claustrophobic, atmospheric horror experience, and well, I mean, we remember my impressions of the atmosphere in the first game, just kind of going, it's all tubes, I don't fucking care. Maybe it's because I don't suffer from any kind of claustrophobia, tight spaces don't bother me. I know better than to get into a spot where I don't believe I could get out. Schematic for line racks. I believe we can already buy line racks, but, you know, why not make sure? Anyway, I found this atmosphere much better put together, even though the primary complaint leveled against this seemed to be that it was more veering towards action. I'll agree to that. It's definitely snappier to do things in, which could be interpreted as more veering towards action. But, like, you know, is that necessarily a bad thing? Is that to be shunned? Is that negative to the horror experience? Yes, please. KTE's comment about the horror strings. Yeah, honestly, same. Oh, the babies are back. They're back in town. Oh, and that's the alt fire, is that we can electrify and then detonate the pike that we've put in things. Well, that's inventive, I'll give you that. It seems like it's based on like the old bomb lances that whalers would use. Anyway, yeah, the horror strings, I don't feel anything about them. Oh, it's Franco again. Well, bye, Franco. Like, there, you can have strings screech in my ear, and I go, yep, that sure is a noise that a violin can make, huh? I find that hard to believe. Oh, it's because there's line racks? I don't even have a line gun on me. That's a flaw, I think, within this, is that you'll pick up ammunition for weapons you're not even carrying. Which, like, don't do that. Or I don't even have in my safe, they're just available on the shop. Pretty. Quite pretty. They got meat all over it, though. Hello, meat boss? There we go. Oh, its tentacle is a baby. That's not the best, is it? The baby became a tentacle. We got... It pointed. Okay. Well, come get me, you little sons of bitches. Mm-hmm. Not from behind, though. I guess those are better greats. Well, we know what we do with superior numbers. Bottleneck and eliminate. Do I even need to do that? Fuck off, kid. No, works just fine. Anyway, yeah, those are supposed to be children. I don't know where the extra bone for these claws would come from. Also, children are just generally... I'm trying to talk about how necromorphs are a bad idea. Okay? I already covered you guys in the last one. Anyway, kids aren't very strong. These follow suit in that they... Like, the game's values say that they have 1 HP. I also just, again, want to reiterate to anyone who stumbles across this, if you're thinking of making a game, and you're thinking of doing a horror game, and you really want to, quote, push the envelope, nobody is impressed when you can shoot, like, child-shaped or child-sized enemies. I'm not. I just go, well, that's not a fair fight. I don't find children themselves threatening, so why would I find this thing threatening? And if you're doing it just to shock someone, you have bad reasons for doing things. Get better ones. Oh, good. We can just do a direct trade. There we go. Back to fucking around with this. Because I got a few fucking things for it, I mean, yeah. Similarly with this tripod necromorph that seems to have built a nest, a meat nest, where the spike tendril in its face is a baby. To be like, ah, the woman was pregnant when she was killed and turned into a necromorph. Oh, good, I have a podium, excellent. Because I'm definitely preaching at this point. Don't do that either. It doesn't make any kind of sense. Babies and parents aren't directly connected. Like, there's a diffusion barrier between them. Like, the blood doesn't mix. I can understand a mutagenic infection fusing those tissues, but those wouldn't be functional tissues then, because they have a way to work. And this subverts them. Yes, please, we have a question from the back. You, sir, back there, raise your hand. Oh, yes, please, yes, about the shooting of children in video games. Yes, go ahead. The answer to that, do you want to shoot a kid? No. Is it even in you? I mean, yes. Can you do it when they're monsters? Yeah, totally, without hesitation. It doesn't bother me that that kid's been dead for a bit. See? And, yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't agree with a lot of the choices that they make on creature design. Am I still going that way? I'm sorry, I got turned around. So yeah, like the fucking infant corpse being subsumed into the mother's corpse, sure, I guess. But I don't know that there would be anything recognizable if you're going to really melt shit down that way. So having little fucking fetus arms dangle is just like, come on now, dude. Kind of like that guy in general. Come on now, dude. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. Give me a second. God. He got some distance. I don't know how this thing is conducting electricity to that lance. I guess the lance maybe could have some sort of battery in it, and I'm just triggering the signal that turns it on. Downstairs, upstairs, what stairs? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are too. Franco, again? Bye. No, there's goop on me. Anyway, it burned itself out. Yeah, up top, high five. High five for Franco, who is somehow regenerated several times. Now, of course, he is just a fucking model that they use over and over again. Franco, give me your money. Where's your fucking wallet? Thank you. It's been a robbery the whole time. This is all a get-rich-quick scheme, by the way. So my verdict on the, oh, hey. On the javelin gun is that it's a fun idea, but again, I don't know that yes? Oh. From where? I hear you. Oh, there he is. Anyway. That's an odd stain. I guess it's from the vomit one. Javelin gun. Fun idea. I don't know that it belongs in this game because it doesn't seem to make much sense. And again, I never took this as a title where I'd be going, look at these wacky weapons. I guess I can't reach that. I can reach that, but I can't reach the bigger one. Fuck you, Dead Space. Alright, moving on. Hey. Who wounded that one? I suppose we'll also try the line gun again while we're at it, right? Just see what our old friend the line gun is doing. You knew. And then likely just end up migrating back to the pulse rifle anyway. The rivet gun, the detonator, these are not things that interest me enough to try. The detonator, proximity mines are for assholes. If you enjoy that kind of gameplay, sweet, but I would like to solve the problem now. Fucking A.
You tried to kill yourself. Why do you think that is?
Nicole, get off the phone.
That's right. Ignore the pain. Bury it deep inside. Let me fester. Let me what?
Okay. Nicole, has it occurred to you that, like, maybe he's grieving and this is just not the time to have a breakdown about it? Of course he isn't. Isaac Clarke doesn't have feelings, really. He is every bit the space marine that we learned he was. I would very much like it if he was trying to... Okay.
I've reached the top of the tree.
Now you got shit to say. Not to Nicole, though.
Here. I'll be waiting by the shuttle.
Great. Anyway, it'd be nice if he was trying to repress things and, like, that was an earnest sort of thing that the marker was toying with him on, but that's not what we get. Oh, hey. Again, we see my startle response. I missed the first shot. Kind of whiffed off to his side. But, you know, hard to see where my shit's pointing when the gun is, like, right up in the model. Is something stuck to my foot? Did you stick something in my foot, sir? Did you? He won't answer me. I got more javelin bits. There's stuff in there that I probably want. 800 bucks. Oh, save station. Wonderful. What else you got in here for me? Oh, schematic for the plane detonator. Some more force rounds. Boy, we're already on chapter 5 of this. This has been breezy. I find it kind of refreshing compared to the first Dead Space. With the way that the story is set up, again, I find myself saying that the first Dead Space also doesn't necessarily need to exist for this narrative to work. This seems to be largely that narrative again, like, basically, let me get another run-up at it. Dead girlfriend, marker toying with people, some kind of disaster, blah blah blah. Maybe I'll do like a fucking story punch-up as the closing bit to Dead Space 2 when we're done with it. What do y'all think about that? It's just the witch. She's giving me the thumbs up. Pi, what do you think about that?
Of course you will.
Nothing. He's very comfortable.
Well, you didn't have a choice, Isaac. I told you there was a cure and you came running.
Oh good, we're already betrayed.
Why can't everyone just leave me alone, huh?
You're a dangerous secret, Isaac. EarthGov won't leave you alone because they're afraid you'll destroy their marker. After all, you did build it.
Oh.
Well, that's why we brought you here. To build markers for us. To spread glorious convergence to the entire galaxy.
You people are unbelievable! Just give me the fucking cure and let me go.
Oh, we don't want to cure you, Isaac. We need that precious little head of yours just the way it is. Now would you escort Isaac to the shuttle and put him in stasis? The last thing we want is for him to die.
Well, anyway. She got cut to ribbons by those guns. Somehow I haven't been. It's a gripping sequence, isn't it? Looks cool. I have to mash E. Am I done mashing? I'm done mashing, okay. Ow. Round 2, huh? Wouldn't it be something if the game were this kinetic? It is, of course not. Now I'm just pounding stakes into this fool. There we go. It broke. I think I'm just supposed to go. I don't know that there's much time to look around. Oh. Got a real rock and a hard place thing going on here. Shoot that. Okay. Ow. I don't think there's any way that I've survived this at this point. I got two different sorts of forces kicking my ass. I liked that sequence. It was a mess. I like when action sequences are a fucking catastrophe. And I'm not being sarcastic. I very much appreciate the chaos of that. Oh, hey, Nolan.
Isaac! Isaac, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good, dude?
Look, it's over. All my plans just blew out the window. No, it's not over. At least not yet. Isaac, we build it. We can tear it down.
Okay.
What, you mean the marker? Do you know where the marker is, Strauss?
It's in the government sector. But we have to move now. Now. Because time is running out for me and for us.
Strauss! Strauss, where you going?
In the government sector, Isaac. Come on, man. He said. The government sector. Anyway. And I should clarify, there's a good kind of chaos to action sequences and a very bad kind. If I can't tell what is going on at all, then you have fucked up. If I can tell what's going on and it looks like a painful, messy experience, then you've done your violence correctly. Because it really is a painful, messy experience. Okay, so let's see. We're people of influence. We have marked those in our life for sure. Oh yeah, we've read this already. Death is the only way out. Something for your crimes. Okay. Maybe you will pay for your crimes? Marker scroll, marker scroll. As we remember, there's probably meat in this hallway. You know how it is. Yeah, we've been here. Yeah. That was where somebody put the shoe in the dryer. And then the lights went out. And we had to slap some people up. There's more marker scroll this time. Step. Step. $1,000. Now you see in death and we are truly free. Okay, I doubt. I doubted. Okay, got it. Barncade? Is that what it's a chair, okay. With grid pattern for sale. They took somebody's hand. Apartment for rent. Free kittens. I don't think those are kittens. Pretty sure. This is the era. We are right. Feather Week. 0G friendly breeds of bird. New food options. Alright. We're continuing. I forget what's over there. Is there anything over there? That's the save station, the bench, the store. The objective. That's all this way. Okay. I don't know what this gun was marked triage, right? Like what? What are we treating with this exactly? Okay, you want to come around the corner, or am I gonna have to come in there? Kids' room. Everything is that way. I swear I've been through here. I believe I have. This is all looking very familiar. There you go, friend. $1,200. Oh, they're waving. Hello. There is no way out, they say. Those are some shit corners to come around. Another blood bed. Shower meat. Okay. Pills, marker scroll. 12. Marker. See? It's 12. Open. There will be more meat in here. We keep hearing meat.
They were afraid.
Yes?
I remember. They took us to the machine for our sessions, for the steps.
I don't remember any sessions.
You're lucky you don't remember. When you do, he starts coming back.
Who? Who comes back? Who?
You know, the guy.
Look at you. You're going up so much. Where are you going?
Strauss, don't follow. He's not really there.
Strauss is gonna follow. Anyway, you know, someone comes back. Someone has certainly visited Isaac. Elevator. I guess elevator is where I'm going. Yeah. Sounded like something broke. I guess the top broke. Well, we'll see if we're accosted. We're not. Security. Just kidding, we know we're security now.
Director Teichman, all surviving squads are ordered to fall back. Repeat, fall back. Sector. Operation Endgame is in effect.
Operation Endgame, everybody. I know this save station. They marked it for me. So all the surviving squads are falling back to the government sector, and well, that means we'll have to contend with them, won't we? Isaac, we're not going back into the church, are we? That would be extremely dumb. Like, just weirdly stupid, my man, right? I want to know if there are any other corpses around here. Just to continue, you know, exercising an abundance of caution. Okay. So we got those again, I guess. Oh, that sound cut off very abruptly. They're just done with that now. Yeah. Alright. Get bullied. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. You guys have been, like, weirdly quiet, or I've just become used to the noise. No, there we go. Now I hear you. Yeah, that way. Okay. Ripper blades. What the fuck am I gonna do with Ripper blades? That's another one that people say is, just a whole lot of fun. Just a barrel of laughs. I don't know that I agree. The Ripper seems fine. But it just... I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me. It's just a pustule. The Necromorphs gave up. They're just in fucking, like, floor tumor mode now. Anyway, our government friends don't seem to have done too well. And now one of them's stuck on my shoe. I heard meat. Oh, it's wall meat. Okay. That's how we're doing things now, I see. Yeah, definitely wall meat. Did you write anything? I don't know. It's a bit much of a mess for me to decipher. Could have sworn I hit that guy's arm previously. Whatever. Oh. Hit a lot of those. Oh, and somebody crawling around. And then there's one here that's playing dead. Or is just dead? Weird. Weirder still. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're just actually dead. Why are they laying landmines? Rivet bolts. Never. Yeah. Okie doke. Secure storage. Let's see how secure it actually is. We'll see if we're ambushed by meat. Nope. Not today. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do something else. Okay. You're gonna make me do this, are you? They're gonna make me do this. Oh, why am I carrying flame fuel? Drop that. I suppose we can use that for a little bit. That's a semiconductor. And that is officially all I care about in there. Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, bye. We don't really have anything to do with the bench right now. And the air seems to be just full of garbage, brimming with trash that would really, oh, that'd be why. That would really make this laser aiming system. Okay. Well, we know what to do. Throw this in the fire. Well, no, I'm the service technician. There we are. And I'm sure the other oxygen supply is up here somewhere, and that's why we have 0G active. Or not? Those all appear to be closed. That's an oxygen. Let me orient myself towards the ground. That's an oxygen. Oh. It's just on the ceiling, I see. Oh, and you won't let me stick to this even though we're in zero gravity. Whatever. There.
Life support failure. Oxygen output is 0. This area is unsafe for habitation. Personal oxygen supplies are now required.
Well, good thing we've definitely got that. This is just not going to be the right choice through here. See? Oh, I'm going that way. Okay, excellent. No, I just wanna... I can't open doors while I'm floating. Understood. Ow, fucking... God damn it. Smoke in here still real thick. Give me this. I've done it. It's replaced. Yeah. Okay. Up we go. Into another elevator. Every time it's going to be the same response. I wish they would internalize that fact.
Isaac.
Yeah.
He wants me to follow the steps. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine.
Strauss, calm down. He can't hurt you.
He wants me to go into the dark machine, Isaac. I can't go. She's in there. She's waiting for me.
Strauss.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Strauss, listen to me. You need to keep moving. Can you get to the train? Can you do that?
He's coming. Can't talk.
Yeah, who is bumming from my playbook? We're going to have to solve this. Go into the dark machine. Oh, that's supply storage. We'll get to that in a moment. Does of course a free power node. We use those to open doors. We use those to fuck around with things. We like seeing them. Okay. And wouldn't you know it, it's where we're actually going. Open. So we know we're going to be stalked again, right? We know that. We can say that for fucking certain. Like it's not a mystery. I just want to pre-fuck up that corpse because I never know when it is they're going to throw in the ones that are bat-winged. Well, you know, we can also see how detonator mines. It's just all detonator mines. Almost pulled the trigger on that. In my younger days, I would have. You know, it takes a lot of work to practice recognizing the target before pulling the trigger. It's easy to just snap to things and annihilate it, but you don't want to maintain that practice. That's good for video games. If you take up hobbies and in other sorts of things, then you really do want to banish that from your kind of brain's logbook of responses. And of course, when I say other things, I do mean recreational shooting. We're still letting our tools do the talking. You know it. Hey. Oh. I should have been using this a while ago. That was very good. Oh, I missed. I missed again. Yeah. Guys, it turns out rifles still just work good. Done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Yeah. Yeah. Rifles. This stays. I can't believe how good that looked. Also, I definitely beamed that first one with some stasis. Stomp. And stomp. They've been stingy with that ammunition. Safety begins with teamwork. We remember these from the Ishimura. Oh, don't need more of that. I might want this. Thank you. Wow, alarmingly good, this gun. Also, I suppose that's kind of what happens when your shit then has HP values, isn't it? Uh-huh. And... where is it? There it is. Uh-huh. There it is. Okay. Access to concourse. The Witch has given me my time update. We'll probably go to the next save station and then call that done for the evening. Start thinking about that midnight coffee.
Listen, the steps can
after dinner.
The marker. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine. Step 2, the screws go tight all around.
I don't understand.
Oh, God, he's back. No! No, 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 no!
Isaac, Nolan can't cope with an occupying spirit like you can. Of course you crawl into the dark machine, then of course the screws go tight all around. Whatever it takes. Director Tideman, courage, compassion, stability. That's not what that would imply. Pang is forever. We know that. Take a station. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about to introduce the protagonist of the series. Yeah, that'd be Ellie. She is the Joe to Isaac's Wayne. Hey. A little bit more durable that time. Anyone else? No? Not so far, huh? Well, we'll see if that lasts. If this were a true semi-auto... yeah, easy.
You stay back. You want to talk? You talk from there.
Okay. That's reasonable.
The last person who said that tried to kill me.
Hey, take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, you got that right. You try it, and you're dead.
Okay. Anyway, Ellie, here is about the only one that takes any kind of proactive action against the markers in 3. We'll see more of her as this game goes on.
Look, I think we got off to a bad start here. I'm Isaac.
Ellie. What do you want, Isaac?
I'm trying to get to the transport hub. I need to get to the government sector.
What do you think we were trying to do?
Hey, I can help you. Besides, we got a better chance if we stick together. Don't you agree?
It's not a chance, Isaac. Other people are just a liability. I'll release the door lock. But after that, you're on your own. And please, don't follow me, okay?
Wait.
Isaac, when another consciousness tells you not to follow, you don't follow. Anyway. I would have much rather the series moved away from Isaac and towards other characters. Free. We don't really get that. There is another character to play as in, a schematic for pulse rounds. In Dead Space 3, we'll see if we actually get to do that. It's still up in the air. But you know, it's nice to see someone else that's capable, and seeing things from a fresh perspective would have, I think, really helped this franchise out. Now got its brain scooped out. I don't know why those are still good. Did they just grow new ones? Looks like they just grew new ones. Oh, you're gonna grow the meat all over my fucking shop? Are you serious? Dickheads. Alright, well that's a corpse floating outside. We ain't gotta worry about that one. It's outside. It's not our problem. We'll drop off our stuff. We'll use this save station. And we'll call that done for the evening. What do we got here? Some semiconductor. Sell that. I believe we'll do something other than... We have too much ammunition for that. And probably too many of these, too. Than the javelin gun. It's fine. But, eh. In fact, let's make that decision, shall we? What do we want to do? I know the flamethrower is still terrible, as I, again, don't remember it being included beyond this. 2, 3... Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. We did say that we wanted to take a look at the line gun, and maybe we'll just go ahead and see what our line gun friend is doing. Move that right into our inventory. Let's see if it's gotten any better, any worse, any different at all. Alright. Now that that's all ready, we can go ahead and... Ah, that ammo count is so low. So low. Okay. Yeah, we'll save one more time. We'll do this. I'll send you here. Anyway, so things continue to move along at a nicer clip than Dead Space 1. We are repeating some plot points. We have a stern, commanding figure that we're not sure if we can trust. We've already been betrayed by our door hacker associate. Nicole is saying stuff. But we've now met new characters, which is nice. Nolan seems to have his own angle, and so does Ellie, who has just made the scene. I still find myself really preferring the new environments to the old Ishimura. Like I said, horror invading the mundane I find more effective than just, you know, a set piece made for horror to begin with. And a world of rusty pipes and hissing fucking valves and vents that look sharp for no reason. That's just Silent Hill. If you tell me it's a spaceship, I ask who the fuck built this spaceship and why. Well, anyway, more of Isaac later, maybe more of watching moms get scared of Dead Space later, and I'll leave you alone to wander for a bit. Alright, see ya.